What's up, y'all? Josh Locke here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 tips that can help you increase your conversion rate and just have better ads in general on Facebook. And before I begin, only 5% of y'all who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel, so feel free to subscribe. I post twice a week on the regular, and my Facebook ad videos are actually the most popular on my channel, so if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe. But without further ado, let's get started. So my first tip is to do split testing, also known as A/B testing, on your Facebook ads. And let's jump into Facebook and I can walk you through how to do that. Alright, so we're here in Facebook, and essentially what A/B testing is when you have multiple variants of the same ads running at the same time, and you can use your data and analytics to see which ads perform better, so you can scratch the ones that aren't doing good and put more money into the ones that are doing good, and over time it helps your conversion rate. So I've got my Facebook page pulled up here, and a lot of people, if you're either running business by yourself or you're just kind of doing it as a hobby, most people go directly to this left-hand side over here where it says Ad Center and create the ads directly within their Facebook page. The problem with that is there's not that many settings, so what you need to do is go to your Facebook business profile, and the way you can reach that is just go to business.facebook.com. I'm realizing that actually a lot of people don't know about this, so I'm trying to spread the word and get people to dive deeper into their ads. Alright, so if you're new to it, your page should look like this. If you've used it before, you should have your ads populated right here. But what we're going to do is go up here to create a new campaign, and it'll first ask you what the goal of the campaign is. So let's just, for the purpose of this video, do lead generation and continue, but you can do whatever you want. And you'll notice right off the bat there's a bit more tools involved with this. And I've got the top of my screen cut off because I don't want my personal information shown, but you can see how you can have multiple ad sets. And right here on the screen, you can see a section directly for A/B testing. So if you want to do A/B testing, just do get started, and it will give you the option after you create your ad to go back and create more variants. And there's a few different things you can do A/B testing for. As you can see up here, you have ad sets, which is basically a set of ads, and you can have multiple ad sets that look different ways and have different messages and see which ones work the best. So you can change your text, your headlines, your body text, even the images that are shown. Anything that goes along with your ad, you can do A/B testing for. And they can be either big changes or small changes. But what you're looking for is which ones perform the best. And you can see based on the analytics after you run your ad for a week, which ones are doing the best. And so I would recommend doing 5 variants over the course of a week and just put like 1/5 of your budget into each of those. And after a week, seeing which ones perform the best. And obviously in doing this, you're going to waste a little bit of money on poor performing ads. However, the insights you get from this will actually save you money in the long run because you can feel more confident that your ads are going to be higher converting. And then kind of a bonus tip, I would recommend getting inside the mind of your consumer when creating your ads. A lot of the times when you're so ingrained in your business, you only think about your niche or whatever your business is related to from the mind of the business owner or the entrepreneur. And so the ads that you think are going to perform well in the eyes of the consumer actually won't convert very, very well. So separate yourself from your business, think about your ads from your consumer, look at it and say, if I was the consumer and I saw this on Facebook, would I click on this or would I engage with this ad? Most of the time you're going to realize, I don't think I would. So in that case, just continue to put your mind inside the consumer, see what they would click on, and produce ads that are like that. And then tip number 2 is send your customers or the people who click on your ads to the correct location. So whenever you create ads, you're obviously going to have an end goal in mind, whether it be to collect emails, to get sales, to get traffic on your website. You want to make sure that goal is very clear in your mind, and wherever you're sending people to has that end goal in mind. And a good example of this is, let's say you're running an ad campaign and you really want to get email signups. And on your website, at the very bottom of your website, you have an email capture thing. And so you're sending people to your general website, hoping that they're going to scroll to the very bottom and put their email in, and you'll get their email. However, when people click on your ad and go to your website, they're probably going to browse your website, say like, oh, that's interesting, leave, and then maybe never think about you again. So instead, what you want, if you want email captures, and this goes with any other goal in mind, send them to a landing page where the sole goal of that landing page is to tell them about your business and ultimately capture their email. That way they have one clear goal in mind and they can't get distracted on other aspects of your website. So ultimately, leading the customer directly to a page that has the end goal in mind will help you convert your customers better. And then the third tip is to give content and a reason for people to engage with your ads. So the reality of online business is there are millions and millions of different businesses online, and to the eyes of the customer, a lot of them get mixed together and they can't differentiate one from the other. And what that means is, it's the sad truth, but even though you put your life into your business, a lot of customers could care less about your business. They don't have an emotional connection, and especially for cold leads, it's going to be a lot harder for them to convert if they've never heard of you or they don't have a connection to your business. So one good way to build up rapport and a relationship with your customer is to give them something for free in return. And this could be a range of different things. So let's go back to the example of an email list. If you're trying to get people to sign up for your email list, odds are if they've never heard of your business, they're not going to put their email in because no one wants to spam email. However, if you give them something free in return, so let's say there's a niche that your business deals with that people would be interested in. So let's say you sell cooking supplies and obviously your target audience is going to be chefs. So let's say if they sign up for your email list, you'll give them a free 50-page ebook or something of value that can help them in that niche with something they've already been interested in. Or the same thing if you're selling a product, offer them free shipping, a discount, or something related of the sort if they sign up for your email list. So essentially, they're giving you their email, and in return, you're giving them something back. So there's a mutual agreement that both parties benefit from. And for some people, this may take a bit of brainstorming, but free content and things that add value to the customer is a great way to build up a relationship with them. So there you have it. There's 3 tips that can help you increase your conversion rate on Facebook ads. Obviously, there's a ton more. I might even make this a series if this does well. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And again, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you want some more content like this. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.